What's up? Today's video is all about the keto diet and the truth behind the keto diet and things you want to consider before trying the keto diet or committing to the keto diet. So I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. I have bashed the keto diet, I have bashed bulletproof coffee, and I want to give you guys some real scientific information about the keto diet and whether or not it's a good dietary approach for you, whether or not you should try it, whether or not it might be a good fit for your lifestyle. So let's cover some things right now. So keto is a dietary approach which basically allows your body to rely on ketones for fuel. And we do this by completely cutting out carbohydrates or at least minimizing them to almost zero carbs in your diet. And basically eating only healthy fats and a little bit of protein, which in turn takes your body from burning glucose, sugar, to ketones and fat as primary fuel. Now, is the ketogenic diet a magical diet? Despite what all the keto fans will tell you, it's not, right? It still has to abide by the nutrition rules that science tells us actually work. One of which is calories. Calories still matter even if you follow a ketogenic diet. Now, there are some benefits to the keto diet. There are also some drawbacks to the keto diet. But I want to cover some of those things with you right now so that you have a full understanding of the keto diet. One big mistake I see people make with the keto diet is sticking to really unhealthy foods like butter and cream and bacon. A little bit of those foods is totally fine, but if the majority of your nutrition approach is based around those foods, you're going to struggle when it comes to the keto diet. Number one, you're going to struggle with your health. It's not an excuse. Keto diet is not an excuse to just go crazy with bacon and butter and cheese and cream and all this other stuff. You still want to have a wide range of super nutritious food, things like olive oil, avocados, some little bit of bacon's fine, but organic meats, and also include some vegetables. Not a ton of vegetables because that'll be too many carbs, but enough fiber and greens to obviously satisfy those nutrient needs that your body has. Another common error that I see people on the keto diet make is they think it's completely fine to go crazy with protein. Protein is obviously an essential nutrient, but you don't need a lot of it when it comes to the keto diet because protein can actually be converted over to glucose, which can completely throw you out of ketosis, which can add up to a lot of problems. You'll feel grumpy, you'll feel irritable, you'll start to crave carbs, and it just won't be a lifestyle-friendly approach. So you have to minimize protein down to probably about 20 to 30% of your total calories, and the rest is healthy fats with very minimal carbohydrates. I also see these diets that claim to be keto, but they have you eating carbs like a few times a week or only on the weekends, and that's not a keto diet. The true keto diet is a lifestyle change. You're basically going from having carbs to not having carbs at all. Now, there are certain versions of the keto diet that can start to be introduced after you go through a pretty significantly long phase of only eating healthy fats and proteins. But that means you're already in ketosis and you've been in ketosis for a while before reintroducing carbohydrates. If you only eat this way for 4 or 5 days and then on the weekends you have carbs, that's not keto. That's a version of a nutrition plan that can work for sure for fat loss, but you might have some pretty significant cravings for carbs. You might feel irritable during the early parts of the week when you shift back to healthy fats and protein. And you might just feel significantly drained in energy because your body is fighting between using glucose for fuel and healthy fats for fuel. Another crazy concept, and I kind of addressed this already, but something that a lot of these diets will tell you is that calories don't matter on the keto diet. Okay, let me just say this once and for all, that calories are the number one thing that matters when it comes to changing your body composition. If you want to lose weight, you need to eat less calories than you burn. If you want to gain weight, the opposite is true. You need to eat slightly more calories than you burn. So let's just put that to bed once and for all. Calories do matter whether you follow keto or you follow a different dietary approach. Cool? Awesome. All right, so we've covered a few of the common mistakes that I see people make on the keto diet or just common misconceptions that people have about the keto diet. A couple benefits that I've experienced when I've tried the keto diet or I've experimented with high fat, moderate protein, no carbs. Number one is my appetite. My appetite is under extreme control when I'm on the keto diet. In fact, I stop thinking about food quite a bit. And it allows me to really just coast through the day feeling at ease, feeling comfortable. Now, this is a lot to do with the fact that we're not spiking insulin as high when we are having carbohydrates. We don't have a lot of sugar, and so our body's not really craving glucose, especially after we switch over to using ketones for energy. So our appetite gets really well under control. Another benefit of the keto diet is we start to lose a lot of that water retention that carbohydrates can cause in some people. It's not uncommon when you start a keto diet to actually see a pretty significant drop in the scale because your body is releasing some water that was stored with carbohydrates and glucose. And so you'll see a drop on the scale, which can, of course, lead to more self-belief that you can do this and you believe in the process and you trust the process, and can lead to more accountability and sustainability with the program. This drop in weight won't last forever, obviously. What I noticed too is that when I'm super lean and I switch over to a keto diet, I do look more leaner. Now, I also look more flat, so I don't have as much pump to my muscles, and I don't look as impressive, but I look crisper, leaner, and that can be a benefit for a lot of people. So the keto diet actually has been proven too to increase and improve your mood and lower anxiety. So for some individuals who are super introverted, who are constantly worrying, constantly thinking about tomorrow, and just their brain never stops inside, it can actually increase GABA and serotonin in the brain, which can obviously lead to improved mood. Now, the keto diet, despite what some people say, does not give you unlimited energy and just like you're a superhuman person. If that were the case, I think everybody would be on keto. But it does give you a little bit more peace of mind for some people. This isn't true for everyone. This will come down to you as a person, you as an individual, and you'll have to decide for yourself if the keto diet actually works for you this way. Why should you not do the keto diet? Okay, so number one, if you're someone who enjoys carbohydrates, there's no need to do the keto diet. You can lose fat just as fast on a carbohydrate diet that you would on a keto diet. There is no scientific evidence that shows that you burn fat at a faster rate on the keto diet. Calories still matter. So if your calories being equal on a fat-focused diet like the keto diet versus a carb diet, you're still gonna lose fat at roughly the same rate, okay? So there's no major evidence showing that you burn fat faster on a keto diet. If you love carbs, keep them in your diet, right? It's that simple. If you're someone who loves fat, by all means, give the keto diet a shot. If you're someone who naturally eats more fattier foods and feels better on that type of approach, go for it. But if you're someone who loves carbs and you don't see yourself shying away from carbs, then I wouldn't go the keto route. Plus, if you have a lifestyle, or if your family is big on the carbohydrates, or if your job requires you to be around carbs all the time, then by all means, don't worry about the keto diet. Let's focus more on calorie control and making good food choices, and you will be much better off for your overall lifestyle. If you're someone who's concerned about performance, if you're a CrossFit athlete, or if you are someone who lifts a lot of volume, so if you're a bodybuilder doing a lot of sets, a lot of reps, that kind of stuff, keto is probably not the best choice, especially if you're natural, you're not taking any kind of steroids or anything like that. Carbohydrates play a big role in your overall body development, fueling your workouts, and honestly, it's just gonna be a better route to include some healthy fats and some carbs in your approach, and just focus on overall calorie control around those nutrients. Performance can suffer big time. I've experienced it on keto. If you do go keto, your total volume of work in the gym is probably gonna need to come down. You're probably gonna wanna focus more on moderate amounts of volume and not so much on performance. So overall, let's just be very, very real here. The keto diet is not a magical diet. For some people, it will fit really well into their lifestyle. They love healthy fats, they feel better on a keto diet, their performance doesn't suffer, and overall, it's just a better lifestyle. That's great. Good for them. Go for it. If you're someone who sees themselves eating carbs or wanting to eat carbs or enjoy some alcohol and things like that, you're probably going to be better off just working on a lifestyle-friendly approach that includes carbs, fats, protein, and just like I said, focuses on overall calorie control. More than happy to help you with that. My email's in the link in the description of the video below. Just shoot me an email. We can talk about some coaching options if you need some more help getting some guidance towards the right nutrition approach for you. If you're someone who's looking to get lean, the keto diet might be something you just want to try temporarily. Maybe a couple months of keto can kickstart that weight loss to give you the confidence, give you the self-belief that you need to continue your weight loss journey. I mean, I can't tell you how much self-belief actually helps when it comes to weight loss and getting in better shape. You have to trust that you can do this. You have to feel like it is a possibility that you can achieve the goals that you have. And sometimes seeing that scale go down, seeing some changes in your physique due to the keto diet, right? Just kickstarting things, controlling your appetite, controlling your mood, that can do wonders for you temporarily. And then you can always switch back to including carbohydrates in your plan. Now, do I believe the keto diet is the ultimate answer to health and fat loss and lifespan? Sure, there are some benefits supposedly to living longer, but more importantly, I think controlling your calories, focusing on quality fruits and vegetables, healthy sources of protein, and making sure your vitamin and mineral needs are met, that's gonna do so much more, coupled with social health, mental health, and overall spiritual health. Because to be honest, the people that live the longest don't follow keto. In fact, they just follow a lifestyle plan that alleviates bad stress, helps them manage the stress that they do face, and just overall the love and enjoyment of life. That's what's going to lead much more to healthy lifespan, living longer, coupled with, of course, healthy nutrition and working out. So that's all I got for the keto diet. I hope this helps. If it did, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your experience has been with keto. And if you want to get in touch with me, all my information is in the description of the video below. Until next time, peace.